Hi guys, Forgotten Wolf here, and these are 5 more cut characters from the Game of Thrones show. Before we begin, I did a part 1 already, so go check out that one and come back and let me know which characters in the comments you want to see for next time, and let's begin. At number 1 we have Val, the Wildling Princess. In the books, Val is the sister of Mance Rayder's queen, and she is described in the books as being very beautiful. And Val takes on the role as Jon Snow's main love interest after Ygritte's death, although their relationship isn't as I don't want to say fruitful, but as loving as Jon and Ygritte was. When Stannis makes his offer to Jon, he adds that Jon would have to marry Val to add the wildlings to Stannis' cause. Val also becomes one of Jon's closest allies, and Val is the one at Hardhome in the books, not Jon Snow. And Val also tells Jon that Shireen, Stannis' daughter, will eventually die because of her grayscale, which horrifies Jon. And Val and Tormund are basically the new leaders of the wildlings following Mance Rayder's death. She would have appeared in Season 3, however vanished until the end of Season 4 and become a more prominent figure in Season 7, but she was cut from the show. There is no official reason for her cut, but it seems, to me at least, likely that they felt her too similar to Ygritte, and her role in the books could easily be taken by Tormund, who was already well liked by fans, making her kind of expendable and, in the eyes of the showrunners, not that needed. And I do wish we had seen Val, as I and a couple other fans speculate that Val and Jon are going to end up together in the books. I don't know, maybe that'll be beyond the wall like in the show, but who knows. At number 2, we have Jon Connington, the Hand of the King to Aegon. In the books, he is the Hand of the King to Aegon, or fake Aegon, or young Griff, or whatever you want to call this guy. And Jon Connington has grayscale. He is one of the main POV characters in Aegon's camp, and he would have been introduced in Season 5 along with Aegon. I don't have much to say about Jon Connington, besides the fact that he was cut for the same reasons as why Aegon was cut in the show, due to budget reasons, and they didn't need to have 3 grayscale characters, as at the time they already had Jorah Mormont and Shireen Baratheon. However, we were really robbed of Aegon's whole camp and the threat it places to the Iron Throne and Cersei, as I don't think many people want to see the Lannisters on the Iron Throne after Joffrey's death. Everyone hated Joffrey, everyone hates the Lannisters. Moving on to number 3, it is Garland Tyrell, the second son of Mace Tyrell. In the books, Garland takes on the role as fake Renly in the Battle of Blackwater Bay. Garland is also married to Lyanna Fossaway, I think that is, and he is raised up by Joffrey to be Lord of Brightwater Keep, the seat of House Florent, Stannis' wife's house. He actually has a very interesting plotline in the books, being in the Reach, as he tries to take the seat of House Florent, but then one bad thing happens after another. First, Euron Greyjoy invades the Reach, and Garland has to move to Highgarden. Then Marjorie is imprisoned, and Garland rides to King's Landing to try and stand as her champion in a trial by combat, but then Cersei denies him that right. He would have appeared in Season 4, but the main problem with him, and the reason for his cut, was despite everything that he does in the books, it is off-screen in the books, which sucks. If he had been given maybe 1 or 2 POV chapters, I think there is a chance we probably would have seen him in the books, but I don't know what's going to happen to him in the future, but it's not even an issue of them rushing it. He just didn't appear. His plotline didn't appear. It's kind of strange. At number 4, we have Harry Harding, or Harry the Heir, or Harold Harding. They're all the same guy. In the books, he plays a critical role in Littlefinger's plans in the Vale. Harry is heir to Robin Arryn, and Littlefinger plans to wed Sansa to Harry and kill Robin Arryn, making Harry Lord of the Vale and getting the Vale not officially, but tied to Sansa, and allowing Littlefinger to invade the north and claim Winterfell. Harry also dances with Sansa and becomes, in my eyes, Sansa's love interest after Tyrion, not Ramsay Bolton like in the show. There is also a lot of evidence or not a lot of evidence, there's a theory that Harry will die in a tourney halting Littlefinger's plans. Harry would have made his debut in Season 4, and I think the main reason for his cut was D&D's push to rush through the show in the final 4 seasons and get it done in 8 seasons, which they did a very good job, but it's not the proposed 10 seasons, which I'm almost certain would have given them time to include characters like Harry the Heir. That seems to be the exact reason for his cut, either that or budget issues, which I don't think is the issue, but I wish we had got him in the show, because then we would not have needed to see Sansa and Ramsay together, which was disturbing. And finally, we have the most requested character from last time, Strong Belwas. Belwas is one of Daenerys' Queensguard, a concept mentioned in Season 3 by Varys, if you remember. Belwas is... I could picture him like being the comedy of Daenerys' camp, and he is very strong, and in terms of his size and strength, he strikes me as like Gregor Clegane, but not in his brutality. He would have debuted in Season 2, making his presence, honestly, a shocking absence from the show. It's not even a budget issue, and the showrunners at the time weren't rushing it through this stage, so this leaves me with two theories. One, they didn't adapt him because of their struggles to already find a big, strong guy for Gregor Clegane, and that scared them off from adapting Strong Belwas. Or two, they had spent their whole budget on more key characters Season 2, Marjorie, Brienne, the Wildlings, etc. Both reasons are likely, but his absence is very shocking, and I was surprised, and we did miss out big time with Strong Belwas. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and if this video does well, I'll make a part 3. Please like, share, and subscribe, and at 75k views, I'll do a video on the life of Jaime Lannister, and at 750 likes, I'll make a video on how Mercedes formed an F1 empire. But until then, bye!